Time for Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta of Mount Vernon. Order now at orderjoes.com. Watch most games live on WMIX Sports YouTube thanks to Mount Vernon All-State agent Paul Shields. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Country Financial Advisor Josh Finley, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Michael Crochin, Edward Jones, Monken Toyota, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon, Bean Insurance, People's National Bank, State Farm Agent Tony Wilt, SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, Culver's of Mount Vernon, Hannigan and McGovern, and by Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, Wabash Communications, Mount Vernon Quick Lube, Walgreens Distribution Center, Mount Vernon Country Financial Agent Nathan Farrell, Body Quench of Mount Vernon and Salem, Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, and Hall Insurance Group. We take you to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
Starts now indeed on 94.1 WMIX. You're watching live on the WMIX Sports YouTube tonight. Good evening. I'm Chris Hugo from Shagnon Gymnasium in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. Where tonight it's South 7 Conference showdown between the Mount Vernon Rams and the Carbondale Terriers. Terriers come in with an overall mark of 7-9. They're 1-2 in South 7 play, while the Rams, after a 56-52 win here on Tuesday, they beat the Salem Wildcats to improve to 12-4. They've been sitting at 2-1 in South 7 Conference play. Ready for this matchup with Carbondale tonight. This is your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888 Landers. Of course, Landers has remodeled that old Dobbs building in Mount Vernon, Benton Road, and you have to see it to believe it. Just south of town as you're headed out or as you're coming in northbound on Highway 37. Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888 Landers. Well, a familiar face returns to lead the Carbondale Terriers. Of course, after 2 seasons of retirement, Jim Miller comes back to lead this Terrier team. After 23 years, his record was .424 and .220, including a couple of state trophies, a couple of sectionals, and numerous regionals. Of course, 2 years in retirement, apparently not long enough. A couple of one-year head coaches in Carbondale since then. Troy Barton went 7-16, and then the Lee Nyland era, which was not pleasantly remembered, they went 11-17 a year ago. We're going to take a break on our Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk a lot more about this one. The Mount Vernon Rams and Carbondale Terriers coming up in about 12 minutes. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon has lunchtime delivery for those of you too busy to get away from the office. Whether you need stacks on stacks of pizza boxes to feed the whole office, or you're looking for some fresh salad, pasta, and garlic bread for a lighter business meeting lunch, Joe's in Mount Vernon has the perfect pair for any occasion or craving. Call 618-242-2600 or place your order online at orderjoes.com and watch the People's Choice roll right up to your door for lunch or dinner.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Every body is different. Some get injured while others wear down. At Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, your unique condition is at the center of all we do. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, the Orthopedic Center is there for you. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit them at orthocenter-si.com.
If you are looking for a new career, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon is hiring. Walgreens offers an excellent benefits package, competitive pay, on-site health clinic, 401k, performance bonuses, full-time employment, salaried positions, and even build your own schedule options. Plus, they have walk-in Wednesdays every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointment necessary. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer and welcomes individuals with diverse talents and backgrounds. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free workplace.
Listen anywhere on the Section 618 app. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 WMIX and the WMIX Sports YouTube channel tonight. South 7 Conference basketball this first Friday in January as the Mount Vernon Rams welcome the Carbondale Terriers. Rams are 12-4 thanks to a big win on Tuesday night over the regional rival Salem Wildcats. 56-52 the final in that one. Devontae Nesbitt Jr. had a game-high 19. He is that much closer to 1,000 career points, sitting currently at 943, needs just 57 points to become the 15th all-time player in Ram history to reach 1,000 points for their career. Landers Towing and Collision Center sponsors our pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888. Landers. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. And, of course, for truck repair, heavy-duty collision repair, any type of collision or towing, they have it all. Landers Towing and Collision Centers, Mount Vernon and Salem. 1-888-LANDERS. Again, 1-888. Landers. Well, the Mount Vernon Rams coming off of fourth place at the Centralia Holiday Tournament. The Carbondale Terriers, meanwhile, coming out of the Collinsville Holiday Tournament where they played for the consolation title. And for this Terrier team, they're now 7-9 on the year, 1-2 in the conference, and they're led by DeCarl Payne. You just can't shake the Paynes in Carbondale. He comes in averaging over 22 points per game, leading this Carbondale offense. The offense runs through DeCarl, and so we'll see how they fare tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams defensively, against the Terriers. Of course, we talked about the Terriers, and in that Collinsville Holiday Tournament, they lost to Granite City 63-59. So to put it in perspective, the Rams did beat Granite City rather handily to open the year at Triad. So much has changed since then. You know, with Jim Miller back at the helm of Carbondale, refreshing to see, glad to see him back. It'll be a case where this team is probably going to be a lot better prepared for this Ram team. Obviously, Coach Miller, a lot more familiarity with the Mount Vernon program historically, although not as many toe-to-toe matchups with Coach Tim Holloway, but we'll see what we get here tonight. We'll get you our Munkin Toyota keys to the game coming up a little bit later on this Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. Take a quick break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I'm Michael Croshen, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croshen of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hi, I'm Marty with Huey and Newell Funeral Homes. Our society is ever-changing, and at times, upheaval and uncertainty seems to prevail. That's why compassion is so important, perhaps more than ever. Compassion changes everything. It mends what's broken and restores what's been lost. Remember, the slightest act of kindness and generosity can completely change someone's life. We are Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, serving you with compassion, care, and integrity now and many years to come.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin.
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just ask our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Come on in and let us serve you with a smile that stretches from our hometown to yours.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Watch live thanks to Mount Vernon Allstate agent Paul Shields.
Back in Chagnon, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Mount Vernon Rams and the Carbondale Terriers as we continue on this Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888. Landers. The Mount Vernon Rams 12-4, 2-1 in South 7 play. Their lone loss to the Centralia Orphans. Meanwhile, the Carbondale Terriers are 1-2 in the South 7 this year. Of course, like everybody else, they lost to the Centralia Orphans, although that was the title game of the Roxana Hoopsgiving Classic, 59-48 in that one. Their South 7 losses are to Marion, and they did play Centralia again before Christmas, 63-40 the final in that one. And their conference win, if I remember right, is against the Hoke. Yep, 63-50 against the Comanches on the first Friday in December. So how did the Rams beat these Terriers, you ask? One, as we get to your Munkin Toyota keys to the game, home of your lifetime powertrain warranty and Toyota care as well. It's Munkin Toyota just west of the interstates in Mount Vernon. MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com. I think it's simplistic, but you have to execute it. You have to stop the Carl Payne, obviously averaging almost half of their points per game. They're averaging about 45.3 as a team. He's scoring about 22.9 of them. You would assume MP4, Marlon Price, will get the defensive matchup against Carl Payne, but we'll see how that works out. Might switch a guy or two off of him, depending upon what's going on. Really, you have to crash the glass. You have to be all over the glass. Out-rebound the Terriers tonight, limit the turnovers. You would like to control the tempo. Carbondale has some speed and some flair as well, so we'll see how that works out tonight. But really, ideally, just finding a way to make somebody other than Carl Payne beat you. And I think you, as the Mount Vernon Rams, stand a chance to leave here 13-4, 3-1 in the South 7 tonight with the Centralia Orphans looming, coming into town next week. Keys to the game handed to us by Munkin Toyota just west of the interstates in Mount Vernon. Why buy from Munkin? Well, there's plenty of reasons. Log on to MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com to find out why. Let's see. Coverage tomorrow. It is a 5:30 JV game at Evansville Memorial. You might see it as Wrights Memorial. Please do not confuse it with F.J. Wrights High School. The spelling would be more traditional. Cardinal fans might recognize the spelling as Kenny Reitz. The Zamboni over third base, but it's pronounced Wrights, a long I with that EI sound there in the middle. But not F.J. Wrights, Wrights Memorial, better known as Evansville Memorial tomorrow. If you look up the Mount Vernon Rams basketball team on Facebook, you'll find information on how to get there. We'll be there on 94.1 WMIX. Planning to stream video tomorrow night as well as the Rams battle the Memorial Tigers in Evansville tomorrow night. Again, we're probably on the air probably about 6:45, 7 o'clock tip-off. We do plan to stream video. They have worked very well with us on that. We'll have your Hall Insurance Group starting lineup still to come here on this Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame. First, we need to honor America here from the King City. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
There's only so much time in the day. That's why People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with P&B To Go mobile banking. P&B To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with P&B To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Mike Talese.
And I'm Sarah Talese. We are the owners of Quick Lube in Carterville and Christopher.
And what we thought by now would be a new location on Broadway in Mount Vernon.
But parts on back order, no internet, setbacks in construction have us behind our deadline.
We truly appreciate everyone who reached out and those interested in our shop. We cannot wait to be open and serving you soon.
We aren't just saying that either. In the meantime, come visit our other locations to get a first-hand look at what will be coming soon to Mount Vernon.
Quick Lube of Mount Vernon, Carterville, and Christopher.
Faster, friendlier, and cleaner than the rest.
You've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agents are seeing ways to save you money on insurance. From starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely, Allstate agents know how to maximize your savings. They'll share their knowledge as they help you personalize your coverage. Because when it comes to seeing all the ways to save, Allstate agents do it best.
Contact Mount Vernon's Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem are the #1 collision repair facilities in Southern Illinois.
Our Mount Vernon facility has moved to our new location, the old Dobbs Building at 2325 Benton Road in Mount Vernon.
Celebrating 35 years with a brand new state-of-the-art facility.
Landers is ICAR Gold Class certified collision repair facility using only state-of-the-art technology to get you back on the road.
Stop by our new location, Route 37 South in Mount Vernon, or call 1-888-LANDERS.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta.
94.1 WMIX, where you can watch us live tonight. Those of you radio listeners on our YouTube, WMIX Sports on YouTube, and the Section618.com mobile app. The Mount Vernon Rams and Carbondale Terriers tonight. Welcome back, Jim Miller, head coach of the Terriers, now in his 24th year after 2 years off. Career record 424 and 220. Couple of sectionals, couple of state trophies, and numerous regionals. And, of course, Tim Holloway's Rams this year 12-4. As we'll get to know your Hall Insurance Group starting lineups. Let Hall Insurance Group do the shopping for you. Get a quote fast at hallinsgroup.com. TerriersToys.com. Let's meet the Mount Vernon Rams, the home team on the scoreboard. Actually, nay, let's meet the visiting Carbondale Terriers. They will start a sophomore at guard, number 1, 5'11", Jackson Marlowe Evans. A freshman, 5'9", Jarence Howard, number 2, will get the start. He's the leading scorer, averaging over 22 a game. He's 6'2", senior, number 3, DeCarl Payne. A 6-foot senior, a forward, will be number 11, Tennell Green. And a 6'2", senior, down low, will be number 44, Henry Harsey. For the Rams and Tim Holloway, they'll start number 2, Quentin Millsap. Number 4, Marlon Price. Number 5, Boo-Ray Nesbitt. Navante Nesbitt, 943 career points. He is 57 from 1,000 for his career. Number 24, a sophomore getting to start, is Cale Maurer. And a freshman, number 30, Dave Barnes. As we have a number change for Marlon Price. We're in 00 tonight. Did not realize that before the game. So no more MP4. I don't know if that's just for tonight or if that's temporary or permanent, or what's going on. But the starting lineups are presented by Hall Insurance Group. Log on to hallinsgroup.com. That's hallinsgroup.com, or you might try your luck. He's front row in front of us here in Shagnon tonight. The Mount Vernon Township High School Sports Hall of Famer, B. Hall, Brett Hall. Hall Insurance Group. It'll be Henry Harsey, a last name, a surname, more synonymous with DuQuoin as opposed to Carbondale. He'll probably match up against Cale Maurer in the jump circle to get a number change for the Rams tonight. Marlon Price wearing 00 as opposed to number 4. We'll put a fresh 8 minutes on the clock. We'll get underway here, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta of Mount Vernon. Try Chicago-style pie and have it delivered. Order it online, orderjoes.com. Maurer and Harsey in the jump circle. It'll be Todd Peter to jump center, or at least tip the basketball up. Jason Rhodes and Corey Nickel, your other officials. Rams will start with the basketball as they win the tip. Into the front court now. Nesbitt has it left of the circle after Barnes raced all the way down to the short corner. They had to outlet. Far sideline here, Marlon Price. 7:48 mark of the first quarter. Bounce pass will go to Boo-Ray there on the far sideline. Back to Price, now between the circles. Millsap will leave it for Nesbitt. Price on the far sideline, 7:38 mark of the first quarter. No score yet here in the King City. The Rams and Terriers, South 7 basketball here on this cold Friday. Price off of a screen, right wing, looks around left, goes to Barnes, now to the far side. Here comes Millsap. Foot race off to the baseline, left it long. Put back coming Price. Stripped on the way up. It'll be a turnover for the Rams. Terriers then look like they may have turned it back over, unless it's going to stay with Carbondale. Yep, it was last touch by Mount Vernon out of bounds. Well, that was an anticlimactic start for the Rams. One turnover to speak of, and Terriers have the basketball front court. This is Harsey with it between the circles, throwing it to the right side now for Marlowe Evans. Into the corner, Howard, back to... Actually, this is Tennell Green, his first touch. Now to Marlowe Evans near side. He'll go to the base. Throws back door, and Harsey gets the bucket. Puts the Terriers on top, 2-0. On the Walgreens Distribution Center, first score of the quarter. 6:50 remains in the first. 2-0 Carbondale on top. Rams with the basketball. Boo-Ray Nesbitt, of course, he is sitting at 943 career points. Will he do it this weekend? Jump stop into the paint, he'll kick. Now they swing it all the way around to the right side. Maurer for a 3. It's off of the mark. Rebound underneath. Good bounce pass. Barnes from Price to the bucket. Yes! What a play by the freshman Dave Barnes to get the bucket and bruise. He'll go to the line for the and one, trying to give the Rams a lead. It's tied at 2, 6:31 mark of this first quarter. What a bucket for Dave Barnes. Misses a free throw, and the rebound to go to Harsey. 6:30 mark of the first. Going the other way, Carbondale in transition. This is Howard. Throwing back right. Now Green with the basketball. This is Tennell Green. Crosses over, goes left. Looking to go low post. Has to kick. He'll throw it back to the top. They'll reset here for Howard, the freshman. Off a screen, going left. 6:15 mark of the first. Tied at 2. Scoops back to the outside for Marlowe Evans. Now back out of the corner for Tennell Green. 6:08 left, first quarter. We're tied at 2. Mount Vernon and Carbondale. Good play into the paint. Oh, Green, a nice move. Left-hand shot, no good. It rolls off the back of the iron. Rams with the rebound, headed the other way. Good job here, Barnes. Off of the feed, lost it underneath. Struggled to get position, but no problem there. He recovers nicely. It's 4-2 Rams. A 4-0 run by Dave Barnes. Carbondale trouble off of the inbound. 5:43 left in the first. Video streaming presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon All-State agent. 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Off of the arc here to Nell Green. Far sideline. Now Marlo Evans with it up top. Trying to slip to the defender and get into the paint. Can't. Throws to the sideline for Tennell Green. He'll have Howard come to the top. That's where he'll go at the volleyball line. 5:22 left in the first. 4-2 Rams. Dribble drive here for Green off of the wing. Back to the right wing now. As we will see DeCarl Payne get a touch of the basketball for the first time. Left-hand dribble off a screen. Payne will launch a contested three. No good. Back iron. Rebound will go to Dave Barnes. In transition, it's to Price. Marlin the layup and good. 6-2 Rams. What an assist by Barnes. 4:58 left, opening quarter. We're in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. Superior Orthopedic Care. It's a long-standing tradition at OCSI. Howard with it off the left wing. 4:45 mark of the opening quarter. Barnes there to play defense. He'll throw to the right side here for Marlo Evans. Dribble drive, short corner. Now back out to Payne off of the right wing. 4:38 left in the first. 6-2. He'll pull up for an 18-footer. It's off the front of the iron and then drops through. A good hop there for Payne. It's 6-4 as he pulls the Terriers back within a deuce with 4:25 left in the opening quarter. Rams haven't needed offense so far from Nesbitt. He'll dribble drive and then kick. It'll be Maurer coming off of the wing into the paint. Kicks it back to the outside for a three. In and out from Bourret. Rebound to go to Harsey. Carbondale looks to tie or take the lead, but they lose the basketball out of bounds. They'll say last touch by the Rams. It'll be Terrier basketball. I think Tim Holloway was hoping to maybe get a timeout in there if the Rams had possession at one point. At least that's what his hand motion appeared to be. So it'll be Terriers across the timeline. Tennell Green with it. 4:05 left in the first. Now it's Payne with it up top. Looking for a screen. Instead goes left, away from the screen. And we'll have an 18-footer on the way from Green. It's no good. Harsey the rebound at the back door. Gets inside. Left hand too strong. Rebound Barnes. He'll tip it to the outside. Recovered by Howard. Now to the top. Payne all alone for a three. It's on the way. Forced. Too strong. Rebound Maurer. Big board for the Rams. They'll head the other way. Millsap will kick to the outside for Nesbitt. Back to Millsap off of the wing. 3:38 left in the first. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon, the official voice of the Rams here on WMIX. Between the circles here, Nesbitt will get it right back from Millsap. Spin off the dribble. Nice little baby play there for Navante Nesbitt Jr. His first points of the night. It's 8-4 Rams. 3:20 left in the opening quarter. Marlo Evans off the sideline, feeds the paint, and now Harsey kicks out to Carl Payne. Dribble drive, that'll be a blocking foul as Barnes was taking a step backward, couldn't get set. Had some help side defense behind him. So that'll be the first on Barnes. And now with 3:13 left in the first quarter, it's an 8-4 game. 8-4, Rams are doubling up the Terriers here to start. It'll be off the left of the basket, off of the inbound. And then stripped away by David Barnes. Green had just came into the game, McCallie Green. And it's stolen away on the turnover. So the Terriers turn it over. Rams go the other way. 3:02 left in the first. 8-4 your score. Right-hand dribble between the circles for Millsap. He'll hand off to Nesbitt. Looking to the left now for Marlon Price. If you've been hurt on the job, call Hannigan and McGovern. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. As inside the paint is Cale Maurer. He is stripped on the way to the basket. He might have been in the act of shooting. He was. And to the line to shoot a pair will go the sophomore, Cale Maurer, with 2:49 left in the first. Congratulations, Lady Rams basketball. Three-peat champions of the Benton Ranger Christmas Classic. They are our Josh Finley Country Financial Rams of the Week. If you have more questions about your insurance and financial goals, Country Financial agent Josh Finley will take the time to get to know you and your needs. First free throw good for Cale Maurer. It's 9-4, 2:49 left in the first. Looks like King and Holloway check in for the Rams. Millsap and Barnes take a seat. Both free throws good. It's 10-4 Mount Vernon. Lead is 6 with 2:45 left in the first. DeCarl Payne trying to get a screen going left. Throws to Marlo Evans out of the corner. It's going to be tipped away. There's Bourret off of the steal. Goes for the lay-in and good. Easy pickings for Bourret Nesbitt. He has 4. It's 12-4 Rams. Carbondale quickly into the front court on the offensive end. They swing it left. This is Howard with the basketball. Throwing to the right side off of the wing for Tennell Green. Spin off the dribble. Throws back door. McCallie Green not ready. Throws to the outside. Howard a three. No good. Nobody there for the rebound. Do some chicken winging underneath the basket, but Bourret comes up with it. Floats it to Holloway on the right side. Brogan back to Bourret. Off of the far sideline is Price. 2:04 left in the first. It's 12-4 Mount Vernon. Holloway off the wing. Back to Bourret. Nice feed. Good post entry pass. Diagonal cut in by Maurer. His shot's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams with 1:55 remaining here in this first quarter. We'll get you some scores in just a moment. The Rams JV, of course, won 52-35. Scoreboard update presented by Tony Wills, your State Farm agent. Having a local agent matters for your insurance, and his State Farm team is ready to help. Baseline inbound for the Rams. It's Bourret into Maurer out of the corner. A minute 52 remains in the first. 12-4 your score. Off of the right arc, this is Bourret Nesbitt with the basketball. Far sideline for Goodwin. Minute 39 left in the first. Now Nesbitt up top with a minute 35. Goodwin deep wing. Rams up 12-4 here in the first. An 8-point lead over Carbondale. Nesbitt going to try to go right around the perimeter. Crossover dribble. He'll get to the baseline. Stripped and poked, but it's recovered by Holloway. 3 on the way. Good. That side, Tylen Kravitz supply 3 for Brogan Holloway. It's 15-4 Mount Vernon. Throwing the other way off of the far sideline. Good ball fake there by Love, and they'll throw to the top and swing left. The Carl Payne with it may have backed up on the out-of-bounds marker, so stepped out of bounds on the sideline. It'll be a turnover on the Terriers. Walgreens Distribution Center offers a safe, friendly, clean, temperature-controlled environment. They even offer employee discounts at Walgreens stores as part of an already amazing benefits package. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer. 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the first. 15-4 is your score. The Rams are up 11. Holloway with it off of the arc. Finds Barnes, who's back into the game. Over to Goodwin on the right. 55 seconds remain here in this first quarter. 15-4 is your Ram lead. Holloway over to the right side for Millsap. Bourret getting a breather for the final 48. Holloway, a right-hand dribble on the volleyball line, gives to Barnes with 44, bounces it over now to Millsap. He's going to come to the near side. Nope, he'll stop and throw over to Holloway with 38. Millsap at the circle with 35. Now over to Brogan on the right wing. Back to Quinton there. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 15-4 your score. Mount Vernon on top, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Thursday nights, all you can eat spaghetti, garlic sticks, and a salad, plus a drink for $8. Handoff coming to the right wing. Good one for Barnes with 16. They'll make a move with 8. So don't worry, you're not missing anything. We're around the perimeter. Millsap with 11. Backs it up with 9. Now with 8, going to make that move. Crossover dribble, can't get around his screen on the left wing. Now space cleared. He will have it stripped with 3. Picked up by King with 1. Rams squander a chance, and that's how your first quarter will expire. After 1, the Mount Vernon Rams 15, Carbondale Terriers 4. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon caters every special occasion from weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, baby and bridal showers, to graduations, reunions, office parties, or any special event where you need to feed a crowd of 5 to 500 plus. Impress your guests with amazing Italian dishes from the Trupiano family's secret recipes. And if you need a space to host the party, Joe's can fit 80 to 100 people in their gorgeous newly renovated party room. Order joes.com to start planning your perfect party menu today with the people's choice for parties, Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Order now at orderjoes.com.
94.1 WMIX and the Section618.com app, as well as the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Chris Hugo with you. Back in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth, 15-4, Rams on top as we head into the second quarter. Terriers start with the basketball. 3 on the way right away is no good for Jackson Marlowe Evans. Rams will get the rebound and head the other way. 7:48 left in the half. Crossover dribble here by Millsap. And now let's see. Miss there, they'll go the other way. 7:35 left in the first half. It'll be off a right-hand dribble. They'll throw into the corner. Out of the short corner, but back to the outside for Marlowe Evans. 3 on the way, no good. And we'll have a foul. It's just a 2, they say. My apologies. So that'll be 2 free throws coming to the free throw line for Jackson Marlowe Evans. Out of the short corner, but back to the outside for Marlowe Evans. 3 on the way, no good. 7:26 left in this first half. Second quarter, 15-4 your score. At the free throw line, Marlowe Evans misses his first. Second one, no good. Rebound tipped around. This will be McKaylee on green, and what's he going to do? He'll throw it to the outside to Carl Payne. Dribbles into a 17-footer. It's good. What a good look for Payne. It's 15-6 in our Walgreens Distribution Center first score of the quarter. Second one, no good. Rebound tipped around. This will be McKaylee on green. 9-point lead for the Rams into the front court. Now Bourret behind the back dribble, looking to kick into the corner. Maurer thought about a three, dribbling for a closer look off of the block. Turnaround coming. Jump shot, no good. Rebound will go to Payne. And the other way they will go. Underneath, a little low post play. They'll bounce it back to the outside. In front of the timeline here, we'll have DeCarl Payne dribbling into a three off the wing. It's good. An SI Talent Carpet Supply three, and it's 15-9. 6:30 left here in the quarter. 15-9 is your score. The Mountford and Rams on top of the Carbondale Terriers. And looking for a transition bucket here. Up top, that'll be Maurer out of the right wing. Bourret's going to throw it to the top here for number 2. Quentin Millsap. Looking for the lob underneath, high-low. It'll be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Terriers. It'll stay with the Rams. So the Terriers will inbound here, delivered by Joe's Pizza. The Rams, rather, will inbound here, delivered by Joe's Pizza. It's a bounce pass to the back door. Cale Maurer gets the bucket off of the window. 4 points in the game for the sophomore. 17-9 is your Ram lead with 5:54 remaining here in the first half. Coming out of the left. Ooh, looked like that one might have been off of the baseline. To Carl Payne saves. It's to Marlo Evans for a three. Far wing, no good. Glances off the back iron. Barnes will save off of the Jose Canseco noggin of Henry Harsey. That one was off the top of his head out of bounds. A good save there by the freshman, Dave Barnes. Eight-point lead here for the Rams. We're in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. They have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. 17-9 score, 5:40 mark of this first half. Looking for the lob, coming to the right side. Brogan Holloway with the basketball. He's looking left, finds Bourret Nesbitt with it. We'll have your Michael Croshan scoring coming up on your Mountford and Quick Lube halftime show. That'll be at the break with 5:25 remaining here in the second quarter, 17-9 score. Up top, it's Bourret Nesbitt with it off at the arc. Looking for a left-hand dribble going around. Ooh, throws up one off of the paint. No good. Rebound will go to the back door. This is to Jarrence Howard. He's into the front court. Crossover dribble left. Off a spin. Into the paint. Backdoor bounce to Tennell Green. Losing it out of bounds. Turnover Terriers with 5:03 left in the half. 5:03 remains here in the first half. It's 17-9. That is your Ram lead. Marlon Price with it, 17-9 score. Leaves it for Nesbitt with 4:49 left in the second quarter. Holloway over to the deep wing for Price. Back to Brogan. Three on the way is not going to count. We'll have an illegal screen on the Rams, and that'll be a turnover on Mount Vernon. 4:43 remains in the first half here in the King City. 8-point lead for Mount Vernon. Stream this game on the Section 618 app, all made possible by Paul Shields, Allstate in Mount Vernon. You're in good hands with Paul Shields. 4:36 left in the first half. 17-9 Rams. Carbondale with the basketball. On the left wing, Harsey. Fakes left, looking to throw right. Trying to split the defenders. Ends up in the hands of Cale Maurer of a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Mount Vernon. Left in the first half. 17-9 Rams. Carbondale with the basketball. On the left wing, Harsey. Fakes left, looking to throw 4:23 left in the half. 17-9 score. Throwing to the left side is Price. Off to Nesbitt on the sideline. 4:14 remains second quarter. Rams with the basketball and an 8-point cushion here, as this one has not been aesthetically pleasing offensively for either side. But Bourret between the leg dribble throws the outside. Maurer wants a three. No good. Oh, drops down. Kind iron. Cale Maurer. Say that three times fast. It's 20-9 Rams. Their largest lead has been 11 on an SI Talent Carpet Supply three-pointer. Off of the arc for Marlo Evans with the basketball. All he's had tonight is a couple of missed free throws. He'll throw to the right. Harsey looking to ball fake against the defender. Reverse layup is going to be no good. Great defense by King and Maurer. 3:39 remains in the second. Rams will go the other way in transition. It's a lob to Holloway. Wide open three. No. Rebound tipped away from Price, but a foul, or he stepped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams either way. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Congratulations, Lady Rams basketball. 3-peaters at the Benton Rangerette Christmas Classic. Of course, that's our Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial. Talk about how he can help ensure what matters most. Looks like we have a timeout called by the Terriers. It's sponsored by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City. Terriers called the timeout, down 11, 3:30 left here in the second quarter. It's 20-9. $11-point ball game here in the second quarter from the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. I'm Chris Hugo. Great to be with you tonight on 94.1 and the WMIX Sports YouTube. It's a lob into the corner for Holloway off of the baseline inbound. He'll throw it back out to the wing for Maurer between the circles here for Devontae Nesbitt Jr. He is now at 947 career points, 53 away from 1,000, assuming that this game reaches its completion. Back to the top now for Maurer. 3:13 left in the quarter. It's delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. People's choice for favorite Italian in the King City. Now Holloway coming off the wing. Bounce pass, leading King to the bucket and one. RJ with a big play, getting to the bucket, getting the points, getting the bruise. It's 22-9. Ram lead is a Baker's dozen, looking to become 14 if RJ King can finish the free throws. People's choice for favorite Italian in the King City. Now Holloway coming off the wing. Bounce pass, leading King to the bucket and one. RJ with a big play, getting to the bucket, getting the points, getting the bruise. So with 3:04 remaining in this first half, of course, we're not too far away from your Mount Vernon Quick Loop halftime show and those Michael Croce and Edward Jones scoring and stats. King makes a free throw, 23-9. Carbondale hurries the inbound. Tennell Green with it up top, leaving for DeCarl Payne and a between-the-leg dribble. 2:55 remains first half, 23-19 the score. It's a 14-point game. Payne into the corner. We'll have Love dribbling into the short corner. His jumper's no good. Maurer fights for the rebound. Good job by Cale, and we'll have a foul. 85 feet from the bucket for McKayleon Green. .245 remains first half. 23-9 your score. Holloway throwing to the left side. 2:38 second quarter left. It's Bourret in front of the timeline. Nesbitt with the basketball. 23-9 is your Ram lead. They haven't had to rely a lot on Nesbitt tonight. Scoring has come from multiple sources as Nesbitt gets it back from Goodwin. He's up top. Dribbling right, going to the basket off a ball fake. Shot's going to be blocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Rams. Good job by the Rams to at least maintain possession there. This is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, and all of Southern Illinois. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. 23-9 is your Ram lead here on Rams basketball, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Right of the bucket, off of the inbound. Baseline. It'll be Maurer swinging now to Goodwin, giving it right back. Oh, no, a three on the way. Good. An SI Talent Carpet Supply three for Brogan Holloway. 26-9. The Ram lead is 17 out of the corner here. Left wing for number 11, Tennell Green. Off of the right wing to Carl Payne. Rams have done a good job shutting him down so far. His shot's going to be blocked by King. Rebound to the Terriers. That's Love on the inside. His floater is no good. Rebound to Maurer. This could be a big break for the Rams with a minute 50 left. Into the front court goes Nesbitt, leaving to the left side here with a minute 43 remaining in the first half. Over to Holloway on the right wing. Brogan one dribble, giving right back to Goodwin. Head fake, he'll drive baseline. Going to have it stolen away, recovered by, it looks like a jump ball is what it'll be. We'll see what the call is. It will be a jump ball, now to go to Carbondale. Over on the showcase on AM 940, 96.5 FM, and what could be a thriller tonight. Weber leads Waltonville after one, 13-12. That scoreboard update furnished by Tony Wiltz, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon, or right here on the front row. and Shagnon Gymnasium. Look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. So the Rams turn the ball over, up 26-9 with a minute 29 left in the first half, and it's Tennell Green into the front. Throwing up top now for Howard. The freshman will come around a screen, throw to Marlo Evans. He'll dribble drive baseline. He'll scoop it to the far side for Tennell Green. Now a pass to Howard. Shot partially blocked, but it goes in. Good bucket for Howard. Cuts it to 11. It's 26-11 with, or 15, pardon me. 26-11 with a minute 7 to go here in the second. Boo-Ray at the center circle. That's Boo-Ray Nesbitt leaving for Brogan Holloway, coming around to the left. Now with the right-hand dribble, he'll come to the near side. Over to Nesbitt, right back to Price. Price wearing 00 instead of number 4 tonight. We'll see tomorrow if that's a permanent change, as McClure checked in a moment ago. Now a bounce pass Holloway. 41 seconds left. He'll get a nice pass to, Nesbitt, who was looking backdoor for RJ. It's through the wickets, or through the hands. Out of bounds, turnover Mount Vernon. 36.8 seconds left in the second quarter. Another Ram turnover gives it to the Terriers. Could have been running away with this one as we get closer to halftime. In your Mount Vernon Quick Loop halftime show. They throw to the top for DeCarl Payne. Almost poked away by Price. Now Green going to go into the defender. McClure takes the charge. Turnover, Carbondale. How about Carriers? Let's combine Carbondale and Terriers and shorten it to Carriers, shall we? Turnover Terriers. This will go the other way. Good charge taken by freshman Trevor McClure as Cale Maurer will check in for RJ King. The Rams have McClure, Price, Boo-Ray, Brogan Holloway, and Maurer. So it'll be Nesbitt across the timeline with 13 seconds left in the second quarter. 26-11 your score. It's a 15-point game. Right-hand dribble, Boo-Ray. Going to ball fake, go to the basket. Too much off of the glass, no good. Got the rebound off the tip. Putback's good. What a tip back near the buzzer as the Rams will take a 28-11 halftime lead into your Mount Vernon Quick Loop halftime show. We'll take a break, come back, get you set for the second half, and get you those Michael Croce and Edward Jones scoring in stats here at the half in the King City. The Mount Vernon Rams 28, Carbondale Terriers 11. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I'm Michael Croce, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croce of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Toyotathon is on at Munkin Toyota, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Hi, this is Presley Marlowe, sales manager. Toyotathon means superior savings for well-qualified buyers when financing with Toyota Financial. How about $1,000 TFS cash on all 2023 Toyota 4Runners, 2024 Toyota Camry gas models, and the 2024 Toyota Corolla hatchback? It's Presley Marlowe. Come see me this Toyotathon at Munkin Toyota, just west of the interstate in Mount Vernon. Or see our lineup at munkintoyotamountvernon.com.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving a listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
To our farmers, you've got us covered when it comes to harvesting what we need to sustain a bright future. And for that, we thank you. But when natural disasters strike or the economy takes a plunge, who covers you? Don't let your hard work be in vain. Make sure you're covered too.
Country Financial has always been built and ready for the cultivators of progress. We know how to properly insure you, your family, machinery, crops, and your equipment. There's a lot you can't count on in your business. I'm Nathan Farrell with Country Financial in Mount Vernon. Contact me on Facebook and count on me to bring you some peace of mind and protection for your livelihood.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Quick Lube halftime show starts now.
Halftime show presented by your Mount Vernon Quick Lube. We're in Shagnon Gymnasium. We're here at the half. The Mount Vernon Rams lead the Carbondale Terriers 28-11. Faster, friendlier, cleaner than the rest. That's your Mount Vernon Quick Lube set to open soon at 20th and Broadway. At center court, they're honoring Jacob Morrison, your 2022 IHSA Class 2A state champion in the long jump with, I believe, what is a school record, 23 feet 2-inch jump. I know Dante Moore is one of the state champions on the wall. He's out there. And for the Rams, another state champion goes on the wall in track, and they're honoring Jacob Morrison. Of course, also played multiple sports here in Mount Vernon. Basketball, of course, and he is a 2022 state champ, and that's going to go on the wall to preserve that legacy. So congratulations to Jacob, J-Mo, and they will put him on the wall here soon. The maintenance crew will. So Rob Wilt handling the public address duties tonight, as they have quite a few in attendance tonight to take that one in. So congratulations, Jacob Morrison. His legacy will be preserved on the wall here in Shagnon for perpetuity. We'll take a break, come back. 28-11, Rams on top of the Terriers here at the half. We'll get you those Michael Croce and Edward Jones halftime stats. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Every body is different. Some get injured while others wear down. At Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, your unique condition is at the center of all we do. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, the Orthopedic Center is there for you. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit them at orthocenter-si.com.
It's cold outside, and I think I'm getting sick, too.
Who has time to get down with the cold or the flu? Don't let the chill outside have its way with your immune system. Give your immune system the proper care it needs to keep you running all winter long with Body Quench's vitamin therapy. My name is Keela, and I can help you build your immune system to protect you all season long. Body Quench offers both immune injections and infusions to help you feel your best so you can be your best all year round. Body Quench in Mount Vernon and Salem. Find us at mybodyquench.com.
Hi, I'm Marty with Huey and Newell Funeral Homes. Our society is ever-changing, and at times, upheaval and uncertainty seems to prevail. That's why compassion is so important, perhaps more than ever. Compassion changes everything. It mends what's broken and restores what's been lost. Remember, the slightest act of kindness and generosity can completely change someone's life. We are Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, serving you with compassion, care, and integrity now and many years to come.
To our farmers, you've got us covered when it comes to harvesting what we need to sustain a bright future. And for that, we thank you. But when natural disasters strike or the economy takes a plunge, who covers you? Don't let your hard work be in vain. Make sure you're covered too.
Country Financial has always been built and ready for the cultivators of progress. We know how to properly insure you, your family, machinery, crops, and your equipment. There's a lot you can't count on in your business. I'm Nathan Farrell with Country Financial in Mount Vernon. Contact me on Facebook and count on me to bring you some peace of mind and protection for your livelihood.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
94.1 WMIX and worldwide on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. 28-11, the Mount Vernon Rams on top of the Carbondale Terriers here at the break. Individual scores in this one. DeCarl Payne leads the way for the Terriers with 7. 2 apiece from Jerrance Howard and Henry Harsey. While the Rams have also a game-high 7 from Cale Maurer, 6 from Brogan Holloway on a pair of threes. Also 6 from Boo-Ray Nesbitt. 4 from the freshman Dave Barnes, 3 from R.J. King, and 2 from Marlon Price. That's our score, 28-11. Of course, Nesbitt now sitting at 949 career points, just 51 away from 1,000. And to get it tonight, he'd have to set his school record for points scored, and the law of averages suggests that may not happen, but still could get to his average of 18 per game, in which case, if that's the case, we could see it as early as tomorrow night, or we could see it as soon as next Friday against Centralia or against Heron next week. So we'll just have to see. Assuming he stays healthy, Nevonte Nesbitt Jr. should be the 15th Ram in school history to go over 1,000 points for his career. Well, those stats were given to us by Michael Croce, your Edward Jones representative in Mount Vernon, the one you can trust with your investments. Serving Mount Vernon for almost 2 decades, Michael Croce is the one to help you invest with Edward Jones. We'll take a break, come back, talk more about this one, the Mount Vernon Rams and the Carbondale Terriers. 28-11, Mount Vernon at the half. We'll also have a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update when we return. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I'm Michael Croce, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croshen of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Today's internet is not just a source of endless entertainment options. High-speed broadband internet is now an integral part of our daily lives. Wabash Communications Co-op wants you to know about the Affordable Connectivity Program. The Affordable Connectivity Program provides discounts on monthly internet bills for qualifying individuals. If you qualify for ACP, you can experience Wabash's fiber internet for free with our new ACP internet plan. First, visit getinternet.org and follow the steps. Second, reach out to Wabash Communications Co-op online or at 618-665-3311.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.
Here at the half of your Mount Vernon Quick Loop halftime, the Mount Vernon Rams 28, Carbondale Terriers 11. I'm Chris Hugo with you for this Mount Vernon Quick Loop halftime. You can get your oil changed anywhere. Some of you, well, I can't, but some of you can even do it yourself. Choosing lifelong Southern Illinois residents Mike and Sarah Toulees on Broadway in Mount Vernon, well, Quick Loop will be the best choice you'll make for your car all day. Quick Loop coming soon to the King City. Told you we'd have some scoreboard updates from around the area. The Central A Orphans are idle tonight. The other conference game is Marion-Cahokia, and it looks like last check, Marion was leading the Hogue 15-3 after one. Also after one, the Nashville Hornets leading Pinckneyville 15-10. Really interesting. Rivalry game, anything can happen. Last check on the showcase over on AM 940 and 96.5 FM. Also the WMIX AM feed on the Section 618 app. Looks like Weber leading Waltonville 13-12. Halftime score, Goreville leads Trico 27-23. Final earlier in the great Commonwealth of Kentucky, George Rogers Clark beats Benton, Illinois, 69-53. That's an event down there. The Benton Rangers spending 3 days in the Commonwealth. See what else we got from around the area tonight. Yeah, that's it. That's our Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update. Here the JV. The Rams beat Carbondale 52-35 in that preliminary game earlier. Scoreboard updates furnished by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, or he's courtside here at Shagnon Gymnasium, taking this one in. If you're looking for a local agent backed by the #1 auto insurance company in the country, Tony Wilt and his staff have over 80 years of experience and are fully licensed to help get you through the entire claims process. TonyWilt.com to get started. 28-11, Rams on top of Carbondale, and the Rams outscored the Terriers 13-7 in the second quarter after outscoring them 15-4 in the first. And so a 17-point lead is where we are here at the half. The Rams probably could have had a bit of a bigger lead, but two straight trips down the floor after taking, I believe, a 26-9 lead. A couple of turnovers, a jump ball, then another turnover. Carbondale had come down to score after the jump ball, but all in all, the Rams up 17. You have to like where they are here at the break as we'll head into the third quarter, and I think the key is the same. DeCarl Payne averaging 22.9 a game. He's limited to 7 here after a first half. You double that on the law of averages, you would say about 14, so pretty good defense so far. Marlon Price has done a great job on him tonight, as have the rest of the Rams. Carbondale, however, trying to execute their game plan, which is limit the damage and make somebody other than Devontae Nesbitt beat you. And that man tonight so far, Cale Maurer. Dave Barnes, of course, we told you with 4, but some big shots out of Brogan Holloway tonight. He's made a couple of big threes, one in each quarter so far. Going to need that to continue in the third and fourth quarters for the Rams to leave here 13-4, 3-1. And a date with the Evansville Memorial Tigers tomorrow night. Of course, do not be confused tomorrow. You're not going to F.J. Wrights High School. You're going to Wrights Memorial. Two entirely different high schools, just happen to have very similar names in Evansville. So think of it as Evansville Memorial tomorrow if you're making the trip. If not, we'll have it for you here on the radio, 94.1 WMIX, or you'll be able to watch tomorrow night. That's right. We do plan to bring you video. I understand that we will have the internet necessary to do it. They've worked with us on a good spot to broadcast, and we look forward to bringing you video from somewhere new tomorrow night. Myself and Hank Evans will have the call of that one for you. Right here, wherever you're accessing us tonight, that's where you'll find us tomorrow. Lady Rams basketball tomorrow. They have sat idle since three-peating at the Benton Range Direct Christmas Classic. They will play, guess who? The Civic Memorial. Civic Memorial tomorrow. The team they beat in the Range Direct Christmas Classic Championship, they play them tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the pause shootout at Breeze Central High School. So Lady Rams tomorrow on 94.1 FM. RJ Price will have the call of that one right here. Congratulations to those Lady Rams. They are your Josh Finley Rams of the Week. Josh Finley, Country Financial, 814 Harrison in Mount Vernon for all of your investments, insurance, and planning. And I'll tell you what, the Lady Rams three-peat, an impressive effort. Of course, doing it with heavy hearts. The late Brian Reynolds, longtime manager, just had his visitation funeral on Wednesday, and our thoughts and prayers continue to go to the Reynolds family. But hashtag for Brian as the Lady Rams were able to win a nice win over Mount Zion earlier in the day. Then they beat Civic Memorial 58-54 for the ship. Well, start the second half here. Third quarter action. Rams start with the basketball and get a nice bucket. Big bucket for Cale Mowry. He has 9. It's 30-11 with 7:40 left in the third. Inside the free throw line, Harsey. He'll kick it to the outside here for Howard. Coming around to the right arc for Marlo Evans. Off of the sideline is Green. Oh, to DeCarl Payne. His jumper's good. Looked like it was going to be too strong, but he knocked it down with relative ease. It's 30-13. Ram lead is 17 with 7:20 left in the third quarter. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta as Cale Maurer a second ago had our Walgreens DC first score of the quarter. Crossover dribble. Nice bounce pass try for Barnes, but I believe Marlo Evans got a hand in there. Now he'll have the basketball across the timeline. We're a minute into the second half. Rams 30, Carbondale 13. Nice lead. Bounce pass to Carl Payne. Bucket's good. Good lay-in there. He has 4 in the quarter. It's 30-15. The Ram lead down to 15 as they double up the Terriers here with 6:52 remaining. Price a slide bounce. Oh, nice ball movement here for the Rams. They flash middle to Boo. Ray kicks to the outside. Maurer's three is going to be short. Rebound will be tipped to Nesbitt. He'll back it out as Barnes takes a tumble. Good pass to Millsap off of the right arc. Now throwing left for Boo Ray. Bounce pass from Price. Barnes going to go into the defender. Lost as he went into Harsey. Might have got an elbow to the noggin. They'll go the other way in transition to Carl Payne. Shot almost blocked. Rebound right there. Tip back not going to be there for Carbondale. And Maurer gets the rebound. Other way in transition. Millsap. Bounce pass. Marlin slides baseline. He's fouled. And Price will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Already has 2 on the night. Tonight's video stream in stunning high def made possible by your Allstate insurance agent, Paul Shields. Call Paul today for your free quote, 618-241-0551. Auto, home, business, life, renters, even your boat or ATV. Paul has or will get you covered. Rams are doubling up the Terriers, 30-15, 6:15 to play, third quarter. With Marlon Price as the line. We'd call him MP4 because his number is typically 4, but he's wearing 00 tonight. Makes his first free throw. It's 31-15. Boy, oh boy. Second free throw good. So Price makes both. He has 4. It's 32-15. That Ram lead back to 17. DeCarl Payne with the basketball across the timeline. Now the volleyball line. Throws to the left side here for Howard, who gets it right back to Payne. Marlo Evans, a dribble throwing to the right side for Tennell Green. Back to Howard. Backs it out. Goes to DeCarl Payne. 6 to play in the third. 32-15 Rams. Step back 2 on the way. Foot was on the line, pardon me, from Marlo Evans. A miss. Rebound Maurer. In transition, it's Price. Goes baseline. Scoop layup is too strong. He heard the footsteps. Rams lose the rebound. Go the other way in transition to the Terriers. Payne to the outside for a 3. It's good, and that shot was actually taken by Howard. Payne will get the assist on the S.I. Talent Carbon Supply 3, and we'll have a timeout, Mount Vernon. Timeout Carbondale, not Mount Vernon. 5:38 left in the third. SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City. 5:38 remains, third quarter, 32-18 your score. It's a 14-point game in this SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital timeout. Cardinals inching closer. They're down 17 to open the third, and right now they're outscoring the Rams 7-4, at least here in the second half. Rams and Evansville Memorial tomorrow night. That is a 5:30 JV start. 5:30 tomorrow night. That means we're on the air probably closer to 6:45. Lady Rams are at it tomorrow at 11 o'clock at the Paws Classic on the campus, I believe, of Central High School in Breeze. They'll take on Civic Memorial. It'll be right here on 94.1 WMIX. No video. Rams with the basketball, front court. Boo Ray Nesbitt with it. 5:27 left in the third. 32-18 score. Off of the right wing goes Nesbitt. Between the leg, now throwing over to the right side on a ball fake. Throwing to the left wing. Devontae with the basketball. Bourret jump stop mid-post, throws it away. Was looking backdoor for Dave Barnes, but he wasn't where he threw it. That'll be a turnover on the Rams. Rams, I think, thought they were already at a running clock or something, or at least thought they would get there rather easily, and that's not been the case. 5:04 left in the third. 32-18 your score. We have 5 minutes to play in the third, and between the circles here, this will be Howard. Looking to the left, now getting it back up top for Jackson Marlowe Green. Donnell Green going to get a touch. High post kick. It'll come to the near side for Howard. Off a spin, looking for the back door. Finds Donnell Green, waits for the defender to clear. It's still swatted out of bounds. And now Green will go to the line to shoot two here. Try to cut this to maybe 12 if he can make both. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. They have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care in the King City. Donnell Green is at the free throw line, shooting lefty, and his first free throw is good. So it's 32-19. Green gets his first points of the game as Holloway is in for the Rams. The Rams have numerically Price, Holloway, Nesbitt, Maurer, and Barnes. While number 11, Donnell Green, is at the line. His second free throw, good. Makes them both. 32-20 score. They're going to press the Rams and try to trap as Nesbitt ahead to Price. Marlin now makes a decision to go right to the back door. I don't know if Maurer was thinking he might have enough hops for a dunk, but he got the easy lay-in. It's 34-20. Double figures now for Cale Maurer, the sophomore. He has 11. Right-hand dribble here, 4:24 left in the third. Marlo Evans with the basketball. Trying to go around left. Throwing near the top. He's able to find Howard. Well, if you're too busy to get away from the office, Joe's has lunchtime delivery. Order joes.com. Fade jumper is no good by DeCarl Payne. Rebound to the Rams. They missed a foot out of bounds on Dave Barnes. In transition, Mount Vernon. Three for Holloway, in and out. Too much English. Midway through the third, 34-20 on the defensive board. The Terriers go the other way. DeCarl Payne pulls up at the free throw line. It's short. Rebound Price. Price forced him into the shot. Well, didn't really force him. He decided to take it, I guess. But good defense for Marlin. Nesbitt in front of the center circle, 3:40 mark of the third. High post pass went to Barnes. They'll give it right back to Nesbitt off of the arc with 3:36 to play. Dribble drive, off a spin, looking to go back door. It's going to be swatted away. Going the other way, Green. In transition, looking into the left block. Shots off the side of the backboard. Fighting for the rebound. It'll be Green to come up with it. Can't find anybody. Settles for Howard off of the far sideline. 3:20 left, third quarter. Still 34-20 Rams. A couple of Terriers ready to check in at the scorer's table. DeCarl Payne, a three. Sidestep left off the dribble. Rebound tipped by Barnes to Bourret, and Nesbitt will come away with it into the front court. Lobs ahead. Maurer, good ball movement. Price, backdoor, yes. What a bucket, what a play for the Rams as it all started in transition. Look at this ball movement. Nice tip to the back door. Price finishes it off. It's 36-20. Carbondale into the front court now. Off of the elbow, it'll be a pass to Marlo Evans. Right-hand dribble here, trying to get past the defender. He does. Stops at the wing. Stolen away, Nesbitt. He'll go the other way. Devontae, Bourret, Nesbitt for the lay-in. It's good. Off of the steal. More points for the Rams. We'll watch that again as Carbondale calls a timeout. Nesbitt just slipped into the passing lane. Finishes it off with a layup on the run. And the Ram lead is back to 18. I say back to. That's their largest lead of the night. 8 points on the night now for Devontae Nesbitt. This timeout is presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital. Advanced care close to home in the King City. Jim Miller down to 2 timeouts. He's back coaching the Terriers after a 2-year hiatus. Trying to get things righted in Terrier Nation. As always, does a great job, but right now his team down 18 with 2:35 left in the third. Big timeout here in the third quarter. Again, 2:35 remaining. It's 38-20. Rams on top by 18. We have the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase over on AM 940, 96.5 FM, and the Section618.com app. Pardon me. At the half, Marion doubling up Cahokia 34-17. Scores presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find them online, TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Still a close one on the other side of the county. On the showcase tonight, Weber leading Waltonville 23-21. Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent at Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Hint, hint, it's in the parking lot here. As Davion Goodwin into the game will pick up a foul. It's a cheap one here on DeCarl Payne. He was off of the deep wing with 2:28 left in the third, and 38-20 is your Mount Vernon lead. Carbondale with the basketball. I think we're going to have a conversation here between DeCarl Payne and Davion Goodwin, and Jason Rhodes, the official. Inbound side of the bounds in front of us for Tennell Green. He finds Howard back to DeCarl Payne at the circle. He'll dribble into the short corner. Nice shot try, but it's no good. McKayleon Green with a bucket. It falls through. Wait, which Green was that? Yep. His first bucket of the night. 38-22 your score. 2:08 left in the third quarter. Rams with the basketball. Let's see. It's McClure, Goodwin, Holloway, Nesbitt, and King for the Rams. A bit of a different look. Trevor McClure, the freshman. Has the basketball at the center circle with a minute 55 remaining. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta, the People's Choice for favorite Italian in Mount Vernon. Over to Goodwin on the near wing with a minute 48 left. He'll hand off. Nesbitt coming around. Right hand dribble for Bourret. Between the circles, he'll throw over to the far sideline. McClure. Trevor going to dribble drive. Stops at the short corner. Picks it up. Goes ahead. Spins. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound will go to the Terriers. Not a bad look. Off of the spin. They'll throw to the right side. Green wants a three. Payne rather wants a three. It's no good. Trevor McClure the rebound. Oh, boy. Love to see the excitement. Bourret to the bucket. Mid-post. His shot's blocked. He will go to the line to shoot two. Assuming that is a foul on the shot. Minute 19 remains here in the third quarter. 38-22 Rams up 16 with a chance for Bourret Nesbitt to add to his total. 951 career points for Devontae Nesbitt Jr. 49 away from 1,000. The last Ram to hit 1,000 points was Amir Spann. He became the 14th. Before him, it was a guy you may or may not know. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Braden Fitzgerald. He was the 14th. He was the 13th to 1,000. The second to 2,000. Maybe you've heard of him. First free throw, no good. A minute 19 remains in the third. Rams lead at 38-22. Nesbitt missed the first. He'll have another. Second one is good. Made that one. We'll have a sub into the game. As Bourret going to get a breather as Millsap checks back in here for us. Walgreens Distribution Center has a variety of opportunities, including weekday work schedules. That means no weekends. They even have leadership ops. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer. Right wing between the leg dribble here for Durant Howard. Now looking to the left arc for Tennell Green. Minute 6 left in the third here, 39-22. Foot on the line, two. It's no good. Rebound McClure. Second straight rebound for Trevor. Home run ball here looking for Holloway out of the corner, but it'll be stolen right back for the Rams. Millsap falls with it, saves possession, gets the timeout. Timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. Timothy has plenty of them. He calls the timeout to save the possession. And it's 52.4 seconds remaining. That's a possession-saving timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City. Oh, boy, oh, boy. What play here from the Rams, going with a bit of a different wrinkle here. We'll see who comes out of the timeout huddle. Marlon Price is going to check back in. We'll see who he replaces. So 52.4 seconds left in the third. 39-22 is the score. South Pacific Conference basketball. The Rams' next game here at home is Friday night. They'll play the currently undefeated Centralia Orphans. Centralia, a nice 10-point win over Marist in the title game of the 80th annual Centralia Holiday Tournament. We all remember how that first matchup went. We'll see if the home court advantage helps the Rams against Seatown. Off of the inbound, 49 seconds left. Price checked in for McClure. It's Goodwin with it. Left-hand dribble. Price did not check in. I thought Marlon did. Interesting. Numbers are throwing me off, man. Between the circles, this is going to be Maurer with the basketball. Half a minute to play in the third, 39-22. Rams on top. between the legs. Now he'll throw it to the far sideline for Davion Goodwin. A left-hander will here coming around to the volleyball line. Fakes a pass left, goes right. Now in trouble. Almost had it stolen away. Needs help. Finds Millsap. Nobody there to bail him out. Quinton going to come to the near side. Almost got away with a push-off, and now we're going to have a quick reach foul here on number 2, Durance Howard. That is just the third of the quarter, on Carbondale. 7.8 seconds left in the third, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta just off of the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. And now Price comes back in. Now Bourret comes back in. It is Price, Holloway, Nesbitt, Maurer, and King for the Rams. 7.8 seconds left. Holloway off of the arc, looking for Bourret. Right-hander will here with 3. To Holloway off a screen. 3 on the way, no good. That's how the third quarter will come to an end. After 3, the Mount Vernon Rams 38. Carbondale Terriers 22. We'll come back with the fourth. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports in the Section 618 app.
Craving comfort food? Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon has oven-baked specialties that will straight up hit the spot. Try mouth-watering sausage and peppers, chicken parmesan, or baked meatballs. Stop by 819 Jordan Street, just south of the square in downtown Mount Vernon, or go online to orderjoes.com. Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon's oven-baked goodies. You won't want to share. Trust your taste buds will thank you.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Listen anywhere on the Section 618 app. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 WMIX as the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Carbondale Terriers 39-22. Inbound will come from Jackson Marlowe Evans into the backcourt for Tennell Green. Terriers have it on the offensive end, down to DeCarl Payne up top. 39-22, 17-point game. Rams lead it here, looking for win number 13. 3 in the South 7 is Payne, wearing number 3, is outside the paint. Oh, nice move to shimmy around the defender. Payne got his. He has 13. It's 39-24 with 7:38 left. We're in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. Looking left side here for Bourret to Price, now to Nesbitt up top. Dribble drive into the defender. Throws one up off the glass and good. Nesbitt has 11. It's 41-24. What a bucket there for the Rams. Good post-up move. That was, of course, following up by DeCarl Payne, Walgreens Distribution Center, first score of the quarter. Of course, we'll have your Body Quench post-game show to follow with your Michael Croce and Edward Jones scoring and stats and your Mount Vernon Culver's POG. Harsey with it up top, looking to the left side. Out of the corner here is going to be Marlowe Evans, and we'll have a foul before anybody steps out of bounds. Video streaming presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon Allstate agent. Auto, home, business, life, renters, even your boat or ATV. You're in good hands with Paul Shields and Allstate. Video tomorrow night at Evansville Memorial. Be on the air probably about 6:45. They are going to work with us to make sure we have everything we need to bring you video tomorrow night, including internet. You love it. Coming off of the pass, it's going to be a charge on DeCarl Payne. Good one taken there by Cale Maurer. And off of the inbound, it's a squandered chance for the Terriers, down 17, 41-24. Rams' largest lead is 18, a chance to get beyond that here with 41-24 lead and a link to the floor inbound, 6:40 to play. Coming off of the pass, it's going to be a charge on DeCarl Payne. Good one taken there by Cale Maurer. Off of the inbound, it's a squandered chance for the Terriers, down 17. Rams across the timeline, Price with it, left of the circle. Now to Bourret, to Millsap, back to Bourret. Right down the middle, bounce pass. Oh, Millsap had it stolen away. Good back tap by Payne, recovered by Marlowe Evans. In transition, 2-on-2, ball fake right, throws up a fade, no good. King the rebound, big rebound for RJ. Rams going the other way in transition off the defensive glass, and now this will be Price out of the corner. Lob for King, will have an illegal something or other. That looked like a screen. I may have been watching. Oh, I was watching from the wrong distance. Huh. Well, Michael Croce and Edward Jones, serving Jefferson County at the Mount Vernon area for almost 20 years. He can help you navigate your investments for the future. We'll have those stats in our postgame show presented by Body Quench. 17-point lead for the Rams, 6:06 to play. Harsey out of the paint on a slide pass. Going to have to spin and hand off to Love. Now to the left wing. 3 on the way is good by Durance Howard. SI Tile and Carbon Supply 3 ball, 41-27, 5:50 left in the fourth. Bounce pass across the way, Millsap and Price. Back to Quentin at the circle from Marlin. Now to Nesbitt, thinking about a 3. Ball screen there from Maurer and leaves it for Millsap. He'll come around back to Price here on the near wing. Barnes is back into the game. He'll have a deep wing. Left-hand dribble for Barnes. Throwing left of the circle now for Price with 5:22 left in the fourth. Now with a right-hand dribble. Gives to Millsap, and that was sloppy. Almost a turnover there just on the pass alone, and now they will foul Nesbitt. And that'll be the second Terrier foul of this fourth quarter. 5:12 left in the fourth. I'm going off of the scoreboard. I don't feel like there's been this many fouls already. They have 2 up for the Rams and 1 for the Terriers so far. Maybe that is correct. Resets every quarter now in case you missed the rule change. Takes 5 to get to the bonus, and it's automatically a double bonus. If you've been injured, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Coming off of the right, Nesbitt throwing to the high post, Millsap. He'll scoop into the corner. Price gives it back to Millsap. And now to Nesbitt off of the deep right wing with 4:55 left in the fourth quarter. Rams are going to try to extend and spread and kill some clock. Barnes trying to slip past Harsey. He's having to guard him outside the paint. 11 points so far for Nesbitt. That puts him at 9:54 for the career. Again, 1K watch here for Devontae Nesbitt. Far sideline for Bourret. Front of the Ram bench near the scorer's table now. Top of the Ram horn. And we'll have a quick foul. That'll be the third on the Terriers. Oh, boy. Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game coming up in our post-game show. They're now hiring. Be a part of the Blue Crew. Apply online at culvers.jobs. Search for Mount Vernon, Illinois, or just walk in and ask for Kevin at Culver's, Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon. Inbound into the backcourt for Devontae Nesbitt Jr. You'll hear us affectionately call him Bourret. Right-hand dribble, he'll hand off. Maurer's going to come around on a reverse. There's Cale over to Holloway. Holloway fighting off a double team as he'll go right side. Has Price in the corner. And goes back out to Holloway in front of the scorer's table. Left-hand dribble for Brogan. Off a screen comes Maurer. Runs into a defender at the center circle. Cale with it, gives to Nesbitt with 4 minutes to play here in the fourth. They're trying to trap him at the timeline. He'll get into the paint. Diagonal cut, switches hands. Left-hand layup. It's a beautiful thing. 43-27. 4 points in the quarter, 13 in the game now. As Bourret has 9:56. Off the elbow, he'll throw to the outside to Carl Payne, leaving it for Howard. Made a big 3 a little bit earlier. 43-27. Carbondale can't seem to get any closer than 14-16. Into the defender, and that's going to be a blocking foul. Maurer looked like he was set, but going in hard looked like that was Love. And now Landon Love will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot a pair with 3:31 remaining in the fourth. 43-27. Well, if Winter Blues are getting you, find wintertime sadness with quick and easy vitamin D injections. Body Quench carries vitamin injections to help give you a boost at mybodyquench.com. Free throw is good for Love. He'll have another. 43-28, going to try to turn it to 43-29 and get it to 14 if he can knock down the back end of 2. Free throw good. 43-29. Rams by 14. Holloway a ball fake in the back, but he's able to get it over to Marlon Price, wearing a new number tonight, 00. Was number 4. Nesbitt with it. Fighting off the defender. Love gets to the bucket, and that'll be a foul, blocking foul on the Terriers. And now Nesbitt will go to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 tonight. 13 points on the night so far for Bourret. 3:15 left in the fourth. And yes, I'm going to give you an update every time he scores until it happens, so be ready. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Nesbitt is within striking distance of 1,000 points. He will not get it tonight. Outside shot tomorrow. My bet is going to be against Heron, but you'd love to see it sooner. Herons on the 13th. Centralia is next Friday night, both of those at home. We're on the road tomorrow at Evansville Memorial. Who knows? He might get it tomorrow night. Don't need a school record to get it tomorrow night. School record is 49 for Kent back in 2000. Come on, Hugo. Back in 1998 against Carbondale, oddly enough. Nesbitt makes both. It's 45-29. Boo-Ray now has 15. His average is about 18. Howard with it, swinging left. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta Mount Vernon. OrderJoes.com. Shot's going to be blocked out of bounds. Good job on DeCarl Payne for Marlon Price. By Marlon Price. 45-29, 3:05 left in the fourth. The inbound will come right at the right corner for Landon Love. Up top, Howard has it after a touch by Marlo Evans. He'll go back to Love off of the wing. Dribble drive here, trying to come out of the short corner. Fights off a double team, gets it to Green. That's Tennell looking to the top, thrown away. It'll be Boo-Ray on the steal. Left-hand layup time, blocked out of bounds. It'll stay Ram basketball. Great effort defensively for Durance Howard. And now the inbound will come left of the bucket off of the baseline for the Mount Vernon Rams, who lead this thing 45-29. Inbound, almost a tough one. Corralled, however, by Price, who finds Nesbitt with 2:44. Spin off the dribble, gets to the wing, kicks to the outside for Maurer. Trying to get past the defender, throws to Holloway. They're just killing the clock. 15 on the night for Boo-Ray. He's at 9:58. Floater on the way, good. Now 9:60. 17 now for Boo-Ray Nesbitt. It's 47-29. The Rams' largest lead, of course, is 18, as we'll have one inside by Love. DeCarl Payne, the rebound, puts it back up and in. Kind iron that time for Payne. He has 15. 47-31 the score. 2:10 remains in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Price into the front court for the Rams. Leaves it for Nesbitt off of the wing. Boo-Ray looking to dribble drive. Nope, he's going to go to Maurer, who will sling it to the center circle here for Brogan Holloway. A minute 57 remains in the fourth. It is 47-31. Mount Vernon by 16. Rams will improve to 13-4. They'll be 3-1 in South 7 play by the time this one is done. Terriers will drop to 7-10, 1-3. Another one in the paint, and there it is. 19 on the night. Boo-Ray Nesbitt, 49-31. Off of the wing here for Tennell Green. Throwing to the left. Howard a touch. Marlo Evans a three is going to be short. Rebound to go the other way for the Rams. Boo-Ray will run point. And so we'll have a timeout on the floor as Tim Holloway is going to run some subs into the game. Student section was chanting, "We want Milan." You'll see Milan Nettles check in, Keaton Plummer, Bricky Dogan, Jake Page, and I think Trevor McClure. 19-point night for Navante Nesbitt Jr. He's at 9.62 for the career. He'll have to double his average tomorrow night if he's going to get it on the road at Evansville Memorial. (49-31) score. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Chris Hugo with you tonight on WMIX and the Section618.com mobile app. The toss is into Trevor McClure with a minute 12 left. 49-31. The Rams lead is 18. Page will come out of the corner with it with a right-hand dribble delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Throwing out of the right sideline for Bricky Dogan. Jake Page with it. 59 seconds left. Less than a minute to play in this one. This Ram victory at home. They'll travel to Evansville Memorial tomorrow night, 5:30 JV. It'll be about a 6:45 pregame. Lady Rams have Civic Memorial at Breeze Central. We'll have it for you on 94.1 WMIX. Keaton Plummer is going to get one off of the right block. No good. He dribble drove, and the rebound will go to the Terriers with 38 seconds left. Right side, Tennell Green. Block layup, good. 49-33. Don't forget, we'll have your Body Quench post-game show coming. We'll have those Edward Jones, how about those Michael Croce and Edward Jones post-game stats, as well as your Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game. McClure over to Bricky Dogan. I think they want Price to score, or pardon me, Nettles to score. But he's into the game. 5 seconds left, and that's going to be all she wrote. Rams winners tonight. 49-33 over the Carbondale Terriers. We will take a break, come back with your Body Quench postgame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Ready to purchase the home of your dreams? People's National Bank is here to help you reach that dream. With a wide variety of mortgage loan products available, we have the best option for you, including 100% financing, low down payments, and down payment assistance programs. Whatever your needs are, we have you covered. Hi, this is Farah Decker, mortgage originator with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Give me a call or apply online today to get started. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you are looking for a new career, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon is hiring. Walgreens offers an excellent benefits package, competitive pay, on-site health clinic, 401k, performance bonuses, full-time employment, salaried positions, and even build your own schedule options. Plus, they have walk-in Wednesdays every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointment necessary. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer and welcomes individuals with diverse talents and backgrounds. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free workplace.
I'm Mike Talese.
And I'm Sarah Talese. We are the owners of Quick Lube in Carterville and Christopher.
And what we thought by now would be a new location on Broadway in Mount Vernon.
But parts on back order, no internet, setbacks in construction have us behind our deadline.
We truly appreciate everyone who reached out and those interested in our shop. We cannot wait to be open and serving you soon.
We aren't just saying that either. In the meantime, come visit our other locations to get a first-hand look at what will be coming soon to Mount Vernon.
Quick Lube of Mount Vernon, Carterville, and Christopher.
Faster, friendlier, and cleaner than the rest.
Hey, this is your local State Farm agent, Tony Will, and we have just celebrated 15 years of helping people in Southern Illinois with their insurance needs, and I want to say thank you. We understand the cost of almost everything has gone up in the last couple of years, and your insurance is no exception. Some of that you may have had nothing to do with, and some may be claim-related. But listen, cheap insurance isn't always the best. Having a strong company and an agent in your corner when you need someone to talk to can make all the difference. So call my office, find us online at TonyWilt.com, or stop by my office in Mount Vernon. You can't miss the State Farm Jeep.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon is the people's choice for a favorite Italian restaurant. Order online at orderjoes.com or come by 819 Jordan Street, just off the square in downtown Mount Vernon. Joe's has great fresh salads, pasta, and garlic breads, and is the place to dine on real Chicago-style pizza during game night. Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon, 819 Jordan Street, orderjoes.com. Your taste buds will thank you.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Body Quench postgame show starts now.
Back in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, Chris Hugo with you on 94.1 WMIX. You're watching live on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Body Quench offers vitamin IV infusions to help you feel your best so you can be your best. MyBodyQuench.com. 49-33 the final here tonight. Mount Vernon Rams victorious again here in Chagnon Gymnasium. As again, they are winners 49-33 over the Carbondale Terriers. Terriers dropped to 7-10. They're 1-3 in South 7 play. Rams improved to 13-4. They're 3-1 in the conference. Their next conference matchup is with the Centralia Arphans on Friday night here in Chagnon. Whew, what a dandy that one could be. We'll take a break on our Body Quench post game. Of course, when we come back, we'll have our Michael Croce and Edward Jones scoring and stats. It's all straight ahead. 49-33 your final score. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Michael Croce, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croce of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Every body is different. Some get injured while others wear down. At Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, your unique condition is at the center of all we do. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, the Orthopedic Center is there for you. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit them at orthocenter-si.com.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you. and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Watch live thanks to Mount Vernon Allstate agent Paul Shields.
94.1 WMIX, as well as the Section618.com mobile app and the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. We're back on your Body Quench postgame show. When life gets busy, it's hard to eat right and take your vitamins. Body Quench offers easy injections and infusions to help keep you on the go. Book online, mybodyquench.com. Chris Hugo with you here in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. Angela French back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow took care of the camera angles tonight for the WMIX Sports YouTube. As we owe you scoring. We just have scoring tonight. My apologies. Of course, Michael Croshen sponsors our stats here on the post-game show. And if you don't know how to invest, Michael Croshen, Edward Jones is a great place to start. He can help make you the most of your investments. Michael Croshen, Edward Jones, 618-244-5990. Individual scores in this one to Carl Payne, averaging 22.9, limited to 15. 8 from Durance Howard, 4 from Tennell Green. 2 each, Landon Love, McKayleon Green, and Henry Harsey. For the Mount Vernon Rams, they had a game-high 19 from Nevonte Nesbitt. That means Nevonte is at 962 points for his career. Just 38 from becoming the 15th Mount Vernon Ram to hit 1,000 points in the career. 11 from Cale Maurer, who did a phenomenal job tonight. 6 each from Brogan Holloway and Marlon Price. 4 from Dave Barnes and 3 from R.J. King in the Ram victory here tonight. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game on this quick loop it's post-game. You go get with it. On this Body Quench post-game show, 49-33 your final as the Rams win it. They're now 13-4, 3-1 in South 7 play. Terriers are 7-10. They are now 1-3 in the conference. We'll take that break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Text you from Mayhem like Allstate. I'm thick-cut bacon sizzling on your stove. And while you were over there smearing your bagel, this little piggy went on a splatter spree. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you'll be crying wee, wee, wee over this fire in your home. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Toyotathon is on at Munkin Toyota, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Hi, this is Presley Marlowe, sales manager. Toyotathon means superior savings for well-qualified buyers when financing with Toyota Financial. How about $1,000 TFS cash on all 2023 Toyota 4Runners, 2024 Toyota Camry gas models, and the 2024 Toyota Corolla hatchback? It's Presley Marlowe. Come see me this Toyotathon at Munkin Toyota, just west of the interstate in Mount Vernon, or see our lineup at munkintoyotamountvernon.com.
Never had a Culver's Butterburger? Here are the 3 things you'll want to remember. Fresh, never frozen beef. Seared after you order. Crowned with a lightly buttered, toasted bun. I guess that's why the #1 reaction to eating a Culver's Butterburger is, whoa, that is some burger.
Welcome to Delicious. And your new favorite are seared after you ordered Culver's Butterburger.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game is next.
Oh boy, had 2 minutes and 30 seconds to think about it and haven't really come up with one yet. Your Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game on this Body Quench post-game show. Of course, Body Quench located in Mount Vernon and Salem. They're online at mybodyquench.com. They offer vitamin IV infusions to help you feel your best so you can be your best. Now, 49-33, the final score tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams victorious over the Carbondale Terriers as we owe you that. Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game. Oh, boy, I'm going to say Cale Maurer will get it tonight. Cale Maurer finished with 11 points. He had 7 first-half points, and I'll tell you what, when things were looking rough or bleak, and they really weren't, but when they felt like it, Maurer made some big buckets there in the first half and actually led the team with 7 at the end of 2. So Cale Maurer with 11 points. Our Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game. Stop by for a big, juicy Butterburger, cheese curds, pretzel bites, or a delicious frozen custard from Mount Vernon Culver's, Veterans and 42nd Street. Let's see. Let's get you some Anthony Wilt State Farm scoreboard updates here. JV wins tonight over Carbondale, 52-35. Varsity Rams win 49-33. Last check. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Oh, I gotta get off Twitter to check the tweets. Or get off the Wi-Fi to check Twitter. My apologies. Let's see what we got here. Looks like it's still a halftime score with Marion leading Cahokia. Now it just rolled in. The end of third quarter score, Marion leading Cahokia 46-27. The other South 7 game tonight, Centralia, is off. At halftime, Nashville leading Pinckneyville 26-20. After 3, Goreville leads Strico 50-27. Other scores from around the area. It looks like George Rogers Clark, Kentucky, beats Benton 69-53. That's the GRC shootout or something to that effect. The Rangers playing 3 in the Commonwealth. Another score after 1. Trico was leading. No, I already did that one. That was Goreville Trico. See what else we got. Wayne City beats Patoka Odin 54-39 tonight. Litchfield beats Vandalia 79-63. And then Carlisle beats Oakville 61-39. After 3, Massac County leads Carterville 37-33. While over on the showcase on WMIX AM 940, 96.5 FM, Waltonville leading Weber 50-42. That's with about a minute 47 to go. That's on the WMIX AM feed of the Section 618 app if you want to flip over when we're done. Or it's on 96.5 FM, AM 940 as well. Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Celebrating over 15 years now in that lush space there on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower. Or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. For all of us here at WMIX Sports, I'm going to give you some final thoughts. The Rams, a big win tonight, looked good at times against this Carbondale team. Limited mistakes late. And tomorrow on the road, you have an opponent you're not that familiar with. You're going to have to really execute, push the tempo, and control the glass to leave Indiana with a win tomorrow night. For everyone at WMIX Sports, for Angela French back at the Balfour studio, for Jeff Crow here in the broadcast booth, I'm Chris Hugo. One more time on that final score. Mount Vernon Rams 49, Carbondale 33. Good night.
Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and a Section 6.